Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive these into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxing, the high level, from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Well, the bonuses and the accolades have continued to pile up for one of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic, and rightfully so. Of course, who can forget when he wrested the belt away from Fabricio Verdum in Brazil at UFC 198? And then what he did after the fact against Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos put him on a pedestal as truly one of the best heavyweights of all time.
And it should, because when you have those types of names on your resume, you will be considered one of the greatest fighters the division has ever seen. Stipe has the ability to win fights in a number of ways. Unbelievable boxer, has great footwork, but also was a Division I level wrestler at Cleveland State University.
Fights fires pretty well, too.
He's really good at that. Yes, I went to the firehouse, and it's intense as it comes.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Miocic is 14 years the elder. He weighed in at 240 pounds. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 210 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, the Great! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1 of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting them to stick to what got them to the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach from both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on the ground, he is in his realm and will start to chase submission. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's gotta press him. He's gotta go chase that finish down.
Oh, straight right. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
That was a jab.
Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
And now his opponent in a hold trap.
Beautiful lateral change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Straight right hand, no good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. He blocks the punch.
Leg kick. Punch over the top.
Got with a single collar tie. Oh, big knee there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack a Kimura here. Oh, now he's in trouble. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Submission defense there. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
All right, round two.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nice 1-2 there from the heavyweight champ, Stipe Miocic.
That's his best combination.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. He's getting lit up right now, John.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Miocic gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, size, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Miocic gets the tie clinch here. So we call on the numbers here. These are unofficial, but 42 total strikes have landed for Stipe. And landing with 50% accuracy tonight against Stipe Miocic. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's up. That's near DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, yeah! Oh!
Back to the feet. Oh! And now he lands a combination. Oh, straight right. What a round. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
The fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, nice check on the leg. Effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Big punch lands. Ooh. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Oh, single collar tie here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Takedown defense holds up.
I mean, this guy is, oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh! Woo! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
The whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the third.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And it gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Bantamweight tilt between Aljamain Sterling and Henry the Messenger Cejudo. Well, he's got a nice UFC flyweight championship to go along with the Olympic gold medal, but Henry Cejudo is far from finished, DC. He will try to continue and expand his legacy here in another big spot tonight.
Henry Cejudo already considers himself the greatest combat athlete of all time. And he obviously has a claim to that. When you stand atop the podium in the Olympic Games, and then you get the belt wrapped around your waist by Dana White as a UFC champion, not many guys can say that. Cejudo has done that, and he's done that through hard work, commitment, and an ability to always get up for the big moments.
All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Henry the Messenger Cejudo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury! Quick level change,
Oh,
DC.
he went single, rotated head outside. This dude's going for a ride. Nice big takedown. What a technique, what a takedown. Great high impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the Bronx.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land.
Left hand punch to the chin.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my
John,
last rites?
absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Nicely done. With 90 seconds to go in round 1. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, side control now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Woo, nice work. Your cardio is sick. I want you to get back out there, push even harder.
Here we are, early round 2. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Punch over the top.
Slips the punch.
What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Close guard. Good work from the top here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Great shot, great shot.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Ooh. So we lean on the numbers here. 47 total strikes, as you see there, have landed for Aljamain Sterling. Well, and landing at a pretty good clip as well. 67% accuracy thus far against Henry Cejudo. Sound defensively blocks the shot.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head of the clinch.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Keep grinding, get that takedown.
Good stick.
Hands higher, hands higher.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
What's your defense now?
Wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Just out of range with that right hand. Single collar tie now. And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, close guard now. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Hey, stop! Great job, Master. The striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready? You ready?
Third and final round here. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Beautiful punch.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Already closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Many of these have landed with authority. 79 total strikes have landed for Aljamain Sterling. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
Let's go! Push, push, push! Get free!
Side control now. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back.
Knee on belly.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cejudo. Close guard. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Cejudo's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reversed.
He's gonna start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And there it is! All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a
UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at this fighter. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going 45.
I'm
There's no way.
45. Ain't
You're
no
out.
chance.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive these into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxers, the high level, everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime repetitions in the kickboxing space. Our tale of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion, the Spider Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Center in Newark, New Jersey. I'm told sports gambling is legal here, and we got a good UFC fight night coming.
Oh, wow. Sports gambling is legal. And, John, you're right where you want to be. You're salivating. You'll call it the fight, but you're thinking about the basketball game, the hockey game, because John Anik knows how to make money at the sports book. But don't worry. Tonight, we will give you a great fight.
Brick City, baby. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Try to establish that jab. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Ooh, what a punch.
Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, that even hurts to watch. Huge kick to the body. Oh! High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Silva, lands flush. That punch no good.
There you go. Look for the shots.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, huge block.
Hands on the face.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there.
Look at that great work to the body for the clinch.
And now he's got the tie clinch.
Nice leg kick lands.
Right hand on point. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. It's such a fast leg kick.
1 minute left in the round.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Muay Thai plum. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead high. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
There we go.
Round 2 is underway.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels
feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks. Big kick lands.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going. It's not over. It's not over. Keep moving.
Beautiful body kick. Big punch lands through the middle.
Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. 46 total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva. And just below 50% landing at a 46% clip tonight against Anderson Silva.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
And they separate. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
Good punch lands.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
And what a round! All right, here we go, third and final round. Wow, what a head kick. Oh, huge right hand.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Wow.
Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, nice right hand. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt. That knee hurt him.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
And don't be surprised to see him win a $50,000 performance bonus by the end of the night as he stops his opponent there in his tracks, courtesy of that elbow. You know it's been a part of his repertoire for a long time. Beautiful technique. He's got a lot of power with that limb, and he certainly made his opponent pay here tonight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kevin the Trailblazer Holloway.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great
featherweight matchup between Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. All right, so here he is, one of the best lightweights in the world, Dustin Poirier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a 5-tool play.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon. And a victims list that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC's lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he's shown that before he was a featherweight, so a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC's career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, his 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match what this Hawaiian brings to the table.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort to every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC
and
career is said and done.
He wants to beat me.
Yeah, he wants a shot at the heavyweight champ. Don't hold your breath. Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. Holloway is 28, Poirier is 31. Holloway is 2 inches tall. Poirier will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
The UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 27 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Max Blast Holloway. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, so here we go as round 1 gets underway. 2 world-class level strikers here, and the expectation is we're going to get a kickboxing match here in the octagon.
Yes, we are going to get a striking match. One guy is very good at kicks. The other guy has unbelievable hands. Let's see what type of attack is going to win the battle of 2 great stand-up fighters. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback.
Head off the center line and watching the counter with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Well, nice job there. It looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed. Shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, straight right.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Big knee lands there. Throwing haymakers out of the exchange.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
Diving punch lands.
Look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, his hooks have been a big storyline in this one, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe the opponent had made the requisite adjustments, he gets cracked again.
He gets cracked again, and it does not take many of those hooks to end your night.
Final seconds of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Hey, that's the way to end the round. You got him hurt. Listen, when you come out, I want you to stop.
All right, DC, here we go. Round two. How good is this? Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. Poirier gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Poirier gets back up.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, to the former interim lightweight champ, Dustin Poirier, in a good strike. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh! And both guys really throwing with authority. His opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Oh, you can hear the crowd reaction every time he lands another hook. The previous round, it was hooks and bunches, more of the same here.
More of the same, John. You watch a guy who's in a flow, who's in a rhythm, who's in a position where they don't feel like they could ever miss that shot. And that's what we're witnessing tonight.
So unofficially, 69 total strikes.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh!
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment.
In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also...
Up next, it is a heavyweight title fight between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Francis Ngannou. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Adesanya is 31, Ngannou is 33. He weighed in at 250 pounds even. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, presenting the challenger, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jump.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Good shot. Good shot.
Right idea, poor execution. The counter right, no good.
Let's focus now.
Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Ngannou.
More of that. Let's go. That was a great shot.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Wow, nice slip and an even better rip. Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Ngannou gets hit by that kick to the body. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Francis Ngannou. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh!
Give me some head movement. Give me some head movement now.
Oh, straight right. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. His opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent will beat you out. He got him!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
So there he is, the new UFC heavyweight champion. DC, I remember when that was your reality. I'm not sure I've ever seen you so emotional in the octagon.
I mean, I was so excited. He could take a breath, but he better turn right around and focus on what's right behind him, because there are sharks in the water the moment that belt changes hands. A lot of guys will be looking to take it from him, but congratulations to the champ. He's got his night.